Yo YouTube, what's crack-a-lack-a-jack-a-smackin'? It's Waffle Man for video, and today we got some MyTeam gameplay. I'm here to talk about MyTeam because I've been playing a lot of MyTeam this weekend, whether it's been domination, but it's mostly been road to the playoffs, and I've just been trying to get to the first seed, of course, trying to make these videos, of course. But this episode, I'm really going to be discussing my MyTeam experience from getting to the second seed. I'm in the second seed, so I have the gold Richard Hamilton and I have the gold Evan Hayes. Sorry to spoil the surprise, but yeah, you know me, I'm probably the best 2K player on YouTube. Not just saying that, but I will say some things about MyTeam and why I hate it. And as you can see, Chris Move isn't posting MyTeam because he says it's broken. If you know another YouTuber, Wick 2K is not playing MyTeam because he thinks it's broken too. And yeah, it's kind of broken, but the way I think it's broken is it's broken in a lot of ways, and it's not just about the servers, it's just about the gameplay and the way things go in the game. I mean, first of all, the gameplay in 2K, like I said in my previous videos, talking about 2K, I just don't like it. I prefer the 2K15 gameplay. I mean, there's just too many block shots, man. I mean, block shots are a good thing, but when you're going for a wide open dunk, and I was on the Operation Sports website and I was in the forums and I saw that a post said there were too many blocks, and people would say, no, the blocks are fine. No, the blocks aren't fine. If you're going for a wide open dunk, you should not be getting blocked. You should not be missing the dunk if it's wide open. Like, why are wide open dunks missing? Why is a player missing a dunk? Even if a player is like near the rim, the defender is not gonna, if he's not even close to your player dunking the ball, why is the dunk missing still? Like, that makes no sense. And the chase down blocks in this game are ridiculous. I mean, anybody could do it. That's why I'm always scared to take a dunk. Even on the fast break, it's like, do you take a layup, do you take a dunk? And the animations for dunks are just way too slow. That's probably the main problem. There's so many block shots or block dunks is because the animations, some of the animations are just way too slow. They shouldn't be that slow. And that just messes everything up on offense. That costs people games. That cost me one game. And that's just ridiculous. And then the loose balls are ridiculous, man. I mean, anything you do in the paint is gonna be a steal. You're running on the fast break and you run into like a defender. It's just a turnover. Like, it's so stupid, man. It's literally ridiculous how the ball is just. I mean, I guess it's great that the ball is like more live, but in a way, it's like, yo, the turnovers, you gotta chill, man. I mean, some people are getting a lot of freaking turnovers, and like against me, people average a lot of turnovers. Like, I've been recording the stats. People average like 15 turnovers a game versus me. That's a lot. 15 turnovers, an average? That's kind of crazy. And also, the foul calls are also annoying, man. I mean, people get bailed out for foul calls every single play versus me. It's just unbelievable. I'm playing great defense for 23 seconds, 22 seconds. Then the player decides to just run into the paint and just gets a foul call. And I'm like, really? Really, a foul call? Come on, man. I mean, I played great defense throughout the whole entire possession. You're just gonna bail them out like that? Then of course, when I get into the paint like that, I don't get any foul calls. Then when I get fouled, I miss my free throw. So man, it's ridiculous. And then we got the servers. The main reason why some people aren't playing, the servers, they really need to improve these servers, man. I mean, it's every year now. I mean, some games are not recording. You play a game and then it disconnects. It ends up giving you a loss, which is one of the biggest glitches in the game, which they have not addressed yet, which I'm very disappointed in. Where you play a game and you're winning the game, and then all of a sudden the game says, there's no more remaining players, and this game will not be counted and stuff like that. And then you back out and it ends up giving you a loss, and that pissed me off so bad, yo. Listen, I was in the third seed. And I had like, you can only lose 4 times in the third seed. You have to get 8 wins in the third seed. So I had like 7 wins, and I had like what? I think I had 2 losses at that point. But 2 of the losses were because of disconnections, and I was like, yo, this is gonna be huge because I need 1 win. But all these teams in the third seed, and I'll get to that later about the teams in the third seed. But it was very difficult. I mean, I should have had no losses. But because the game disconnected, I had 2 losses that were there. That would have been crucial, man. I mean, we're talking about 2 chances to win 1 game compared to 5 chances to win 1 game. You see the bigger difference? You see the bigger gap? I mean, you have 5 chances to win 1 game. You know how easy that is? And now I got put to 2 games to win, 2 chances to win 1 game, which is it went disastrous, man. It went disastrous because the third seed, first of all, it's garbage. I'll talk about that later in the video. But yeah, the servers, man, they're walling out on these servers, man. Then the disconnections, of course, they're still there. It's just, I mean, it just makes you not want to play, because when you're winning like that and then you just get the game's not gonna count. It's like, really? Like, the game is not gonna count. Like, come on, man. And then it gives you a loss. Like, that makes Road to Playoffs unplayable. And then what else are you gonna play in MyTeam? Domination? I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, you can play with your friends too, but Road to Playoffs is the main mode there. They still don't have any other mode. I mean, they have the Gauntlet, but the Gauntlet is not 5 versus 5. It's 3 versus 3 on Blacktop. No commentary, so I don't. Come on, man. Now let's get to the matchmaking, because this is kind of huge to me. The matchmaking in this game, obviously, in Road to Playoffs, we have the restrictions. For the qualifying seed, you got restrictions of only bronze players, I think. Then you got 1 silver player. Then as you get to like the 7th seed, I think, and the 6th seed, I think, yeah, it's the 7th seed and the 6th seed, and the 5th seed, that's when you're restricted to 3 gold players, and then you can use whatever silvers you want. Then in the other seeds, from 4 to 1, you can use any players you desire, and then you have to get wins, of course. So with the 3rd seed, and I passed the 4th seed this weekend, and the 3rd seed, but the 3rd seed gets a little bit tricky because you can use any players you want. You know, you're not restricted to any players. I think they should have changed this another way. I think you should have been restricted to like maybe 2 amethyst cards, because this is what the 3rd seed is like. You get matchmake with an opponent that has multiple amethyst cards, man, and it's ridiculous because I have no amethyst cards. I'm just playing Road to Playoffs, haven't played Domination until today, and I'm getting matched with these guys, and these guys have multiple amethyst cards, and these cards are very, very overpowered. I mean, they're amethyst for a reason. These cards are making every single shot. I mean, after RANT, that Curry card, one guy went crazy with Curry. I mean, he was shooting threes like ridiculous, and I was like, come on, man. My hand is in the face. I'm playing good defense. Anthony Davis, this guy would get every single block, every single rebound. I was like, what do you want me to do about that, 2K? I mean, people with full lineups, amethyst cards in the same seed as me. I think matchmaking should be based on the seeding and the overall of the team, because my team only has Steve Nash, Carmelo Anthony, who else do I have? I got Jimmy Butler, you know, Wesley Matthews. My team is not that great compared to those teams with full amethysts. I mean, people got you know, Chris Paul, they got Stephen Curry, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and I'm not knocking them for having those players. I mean, they obviously probably bought a lot of packs, because I don't see how you could get all those unless they're playing wages, but they're probably not. So they probably bought a lot of packs. And then again, you also get matched up with people from other seeds, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because I've been matched up with people that have amethyst Patrick Ewing and amethyst Chris Mullin, which you get the reward for the 2nd and 1st seed, but I'm in the 3rd seed. So unless they got removed from the seed, then, you know, or they lost in the seed, so they got demoted, which is why I think they should change the whole aspect of my team. I think after Road to Playoffs, it should be like an optional mode to where you could just play freely with anybody. Like, that should be an option in itself. You know, they shouldn't just restrict it to you know, Road to Playoffs, because, you know, I'm facing people, because there's not enough people in the 3rd seed. I'm facing people in the 1st seed or the 4th seed, and it's like, really though? This guy has amethyst Chris Mullin and amethyst Patrick Ewing, and he has all the amethysts already in the game, which you could get off the auctions or the packs. And I'm like, I'm already at a disadvantage. But anyways, YouTube, I'm 4-0 on the season. And also the community in the game, man. Everyone's running fast breaks. I still think everyone is cheesing in the game. You can still cheese in this game. It's not that difficult. But anyways, give me your thoughts on MyTeam if you played it or you played enough. And for now, guess I'm out. Peace.